What does being good with money mean to you? Is it having a certain amount saved by a specific age, earning a big paycheck, or knowing how to pick the right stocks? For years, I thought it was all of those things, but I was wrong. Hi everyone, my name is Lincoln. Welcome to my channel. And that was a time where I was over 100k in debt, living in my sister's garage and constantly stressed about money. Fast forward today, I'm financially independent with over 15 years of experience as a practicing accountant and entrepreneur. I dedicated this channel to help others to accelerate their financial journey and become the best versions of themselves. I remember when I used to work as a home math tutor. I would tell all my students, hey, not every math problem you ask me is one I have ever seen before, but I have the general framework to solve it, and let's give me the confidence to come here to share with you the insight. I believe this same approach applies to money management. Being good with money isn't about perfections or having it all figured out from day one. It's about building consistent principles and a solid framework that empower you to take control of your finance. No one teaches us this in school, but it is one of the most important skills we can develop to navigate through the complex financial world. That's why I created this practical 5-point checklist in this video to help you evaluate where we are now, identify areas to improve, and taking progressive actions today. If that sounds good, let's dive in. Point number 1. Is your net worth moving in the right direction? Net worth is everything you own minus everything you owe. It's the most accurate measure of your financial health. People focus on too much on income, but your income doesn't matter if you spend it all. For example, someone earns $500,000 a year but drowning in $1 million of debt and no assets is in a worse financial position than someone earning $50,000 with no debt and pay off $300,000 house. Earlier in my career, I focused on income and status symbols. I bought a luxury car on credits and went on expensive trip and tried to impress others on social media. It wasn't until I started tracking my net worth and prioritizing assets over liabilities that my financial life changed. I went from a 6-figure negative net worth to a multi-million-dollar positive net worth in less than 10 years. The key? Focus on direction, not speed. Start small, chip away at your debt, add to your savings, and invest in appreciating assets like stocks or real estate. Progress builds momentum, and momentum creates exponential growth. And don't compare yourself chapter 1 to someone else chapter 20. Slow, steady wins the race. Checkpoint number 2. Are you working towards the crossover point? The crossover point, what do I mean? I call it the independent day. It's the moment where your passive income, money you earn without active working, finally exceed your living expenses. This isn't necessarily the pinnacle of your net worth, but it's like a flipping switch from working for money to having money work for you. At this stage, your finance become a well-oiled machine that keeps running, whether or not you are actively pushing the gears. For me, reaching this point was a total game changer. It gave me the freedom to choose how I spend my time and energy, even though I still work because I love to, not because I have to. But knowing that I could step away any time if I want to, it gave me a peace of mind and sense of control. For example, building this YouTube channel is something I do because I genuinely want to share my ideas and believe what I'm sharing can make a positive impact on others. The freedom to approach it this way without the burden of relying on added revenue to pay off my mortgage made the journey enjoyable and fulfilling. Rather than stressful and off-checking, I can just focus on sharing my knowledge on the YouTube instead of have performance burden. Getting to this financial crossroad doesn't require giant steps. It's about consistent, intentional steps. Each small actions, whether it's checking expenses, saving steadily, or investing in assets like dividend-paying stock or rental property, it's like raising an army of soldiers, each one dedicated to protecting and fighting for your financial independence. Chapter 3. Do you feel great about spending money? Being good with money doesn't mean never spending. It means spending with intention. When I started budgeting, I made a conscious effort to align my spending with my values and goals. For instance, I often choose economy class when flying because I just can't justify paying 3 times or more for the ticket price to reach the same destination. On the other hand, I'm happy to invest in weekly delivery of organic farm fresh food. Some people might see it as overpriced, but I view it as an investment in my health and well-being. Budgeting isn't about imposing restrictions, it's about gaining clarity. Every month, I view my bank statements and highlight purchases I could improve upon next time. This practice helped me ensure my spending aligns with my priority. Whether it's $3,000 shoes or daily $6 latte, the key is to spend in a way that makes you feel great, not guilty. Checkpoint number 4. Are you financially prepared for the unpredicted? Life is full of surprises. Cars break down, medical bills arise, and emergency happens when you least expect them. The difference between financial stress and financial stability often comes down to preparation. That's why I firmly believe in the importance of an emergency fund, a dedicated saving account with at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. Having a financial safety net gives you the power to respond to life's challenges with confidence. To me, responsibility is about having a response ability to face unexpected situations. Let me give you a most recent examples which happened in my life. 12 months ago, my parents' wooden retirement home was tragically destroyed in an accident fire. Thanks to my emergency fund, I was able to help them to rebuild their home. Otherwise, my parents would be living on the street. That moment stands out as one of my most proudest achievements in my financial journey, being able to support my loved ones when they need it the most. When is the best time to fix a roof? On a sunny day. The same principle applies to building your emergency fund. Start saving when times are good so you are ready for life's inevitable storm. And when life throws you lemon, instead of asking, why me? You will be able to say, try me. Checkpoint number 5. Can you talk about money openly? Growing up in a traditional Chinese family, money was a topic we avoid in all conversation. This silence left me unprepared and led to poor financial decisions in my early adulthood, because I didn't know how to ask for advice or how to even approach this topic. No one taught me how to create a basic budget or share any guidance on investing. The only financial advice I received from my parents was to save every dollar I earned and try to avoid share investing at all costs because they think it's too risky. I still vividly remember getting my first paycheck as a dishwasher in a Chinese restaurant. I was so happy, but I had no idea how to allocate my earnings. So what did I do? I spent it on clothes and gym gears. It felt exciting in a moment, but looking back, I see how lack of financial knowledge impacted my future. Without a clear understanding of budgeting or saving, I missed the opportunity to set myself up for long-term success. That early lack of guidance made me realize just how critical financial education is for avoiding unnecessary stress and achieving stability. Now I understand that talking about money is essential. Wealthy people discuss money openly because they see it as a tool, not a source of shame. If you don't understand something, ask questions. Build your financial vocabulary and seek good advice from the ones who has been there before with more experiences. Talking about money should feel as natural as discussing your health or career goals. The more open you are, the more you can earn, and the more you can learn, the better your decision becomes. Now, let's all the 5 chat points I have included in this video today. Being good with money isn't about just numbers, it's about empowerment, clarity, and freedom. Start with small, consistent actions, and over time, your relationship with money will transform. Remember, it's not about where you are today, but the direction you are heading. Focus on progress, not perfection. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe to my channel. Your engagement helps this video to reach more people who might find this information useful. I post videos on a weekly basis, and I look forward to see you in next videos. Bye for now.